Hello, welcome to InfoHub. In our headlines, President David Granger and high-level team arrive in Brazil for Mercosur meeting. New quarters for magistrates and judges stationed in Essequibo. Woman superintendent is 2017's best cop. National land policy coming soon. And Generation Next, making dreams come true. Stay tuned for the details of these and more. Daddy! And now for the details. President David Granger, along with a high-level team, are in Brazil for Mercosur. More in this report.
President David Granger and a high-level team, including top government ministers, are expected in Brazil for a number of high-profile meetings over the coming days. The president will be here to attend the summit of the presidents of Mercosur on December 21. Guyana is an associate member of the trade bloc, which was created by Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay and Uruguay in 1991 to, among other things, adopt a common trade policy toward outside countries and blocs. Following his attendance to Mercosur in 2015, the president assured that Guyana is an asset to the bloc and said Guyana remains committed to pursuing its continental destiny as an active member. Before making his attendance to this year's conference, President David Granger is expected to make an official visit to Brazilian President Michel Temer. Reporting from the Foreign Affairs Ministry in Brasilia, Brazil, I am Ernestine Leonard.
Magistrates and judges stationed in Essequibo are now benefiting from an upgraded living quarters. Zanil Williams has the details.
A new magistrates and judges quarters was opened today in close proximity of the Saudi Magistrates Court in Essequibo. Minister of State Joseph Harmon noted that the discharge of the functions of the magistrate and judges requires clear thinking that must be facilitated by the best living and working environment.
The realization of this project is also a manifestation of government's commitment to address the improvement and enhancement of the circumstances of the three branches of government, and to also facilitate the efficient delivery of public service in all regions of Guyana.
This initiative was conceptualized by Justice Carl Singh after realizing that for several years, judges and magistrates stationed in the region have been living in deplorable conditions. Chancellor of the Judiciary, Justice Cummings Edwards, said that the new historical building has been equipped with modern facilities.
Today, history will be recorded when we say that we have one unit where magistrates, judges, commissioners in title, and even their guests can stay without having to move from coast to coast, from pillar to pillar, looking for accommodation.
The new quarters was well received by the magistrates and judges present at the gathering, especially Honorable Justice Brassington Reynolds, who worked in Essequibo for a number of years. Zanil Williams reporting for InfoHub.
28-year veteran Superintendent Charmaine Stewart is this year's best cop. Stewart copped the award at the Force's annual Christmas Awards ceremony. Here's that report. Stewart was awarded a plaque, $250,000, and trips to Aruba, Kaichor Falls, and Arrow Point, compliments of Roraima Group of Companies. Sergeant Gavin Boyce of A Division was adjudged runner-up. Acting Commissioner of Police David Ramnarine commended the best cop and other officers and ranks awarded this year and charged them to keep improving in their service to the nation.
To whom much is given, much is expected. Much is required. We have received, are receiving, and will continue to receive much needed capacity building in human and material resources. We have to deliver. We cannot expect anything less. We can deliver and must deliver improved performances, so that our quality of service improves and that our complaints in particular will reduce, and unprofessional conduct needs to be dealt with condignly and it has to reduce.
Commissioner Ramnarine also outlined the successes of the various divisions of the force over the past year. He noted that currently crime is down by 10% as compared to last year.
Our investigative skills and abilities are improving rapidly as we continue to solve serious crimes within hours and days, not weeks and months anymore. 28 high-profile crimes were solved this year. Murder amounting for 21, robbery under arms 3, and one kidnapping which you know was not really a kidnapping.
$17.9 million has been designated by the Guyana Police Forces Administration for the benefit of 2,106 members of the force. The annual Christmas Award ceremony began in 1990 and serves to honor outstanding ranks who have done well over the year. Another 16 men and women have been certified as supremacy constables to protect Guyana's environmental and conservation laws. Here is Daniel Williams.
The second batch of Corps of Wardens graduated this morning at the Guyana Police Training Center. Minister of Natural Resources Raphael Trotman told the newly accredited officers to consider themselves as part of the country's security force.
You represent the president of the country, that you have the patrimony of the state in your hands. We speak of the biodiversity, we speak about the people of Guyana, we speak about the rivers, the waters, the mountains, the birds, the trees. That is what you have been asked to do, to come alongside the police force and the Guyana Defense Force when necessary to give support. You're not a law unto yourselves. You're not to behave as if you are a law unto yourselves. You are an adjunct to the security forces of this country.
The Corps of Wardens project was initiated in 2016 by President David Granger, who believed that the nation needed a complement of officers to protect, preserve, and conserve Guyana's natural resources. The Corps of Wardens will aid in tackling the number of illegal activities and non-compliance issues in the expanding extractive sector. To date, 41 officers are certified. Commissioner of Police Acting David Ramnarine called on the officers to understand the difference between liberty and servitude.
One of the key things you need to understand also is that you have chosen to serve the public in some specific capacity, in some specific role and function. So you're not a free person.
The 5-week training program was a collaborative effort between the Ministry of Natural Resources, Ministry of Public Security, the Guyana Forestry Commission, the Environmental Protection Agency, National Parks Commission, and the Wildlife Agency. Sunil Williams reporting for Info Hub.
Director of Prisons Acting Gladwin Samuels says that the expansion of the Mazaruni prison is moving apace. Here's that report. The sum of $1.5 billion has been allocated to the Guyana Prison Service in the 2018 national budget, of which a large amount will go towards the expansion of the prison, with the construction of a new brick wing. The penitentiary currently houses 452 inmates and is being prepared to house an additional 400.
There are 12 new houses constructed on the compound which are deemed to be family quarters, with the proposed expansion of the Mazaruni prison. At the same time, we have to cater for additional staff. Most people express concerns as it relates to being transferred because they have to leave their families behind. And taking that into consideration, the need for additional housing and appropriate housing for persons who will have to leave the comfort of their homes has been considered, and that resulted to the initial construction of 12 houses. We will be doing 8 additional houses in 2018.
Samuels said that the government will continue its expansion efforts so that the plan for Mazaruni prison can be fully realized. With that, he pointed out that come 2018, the prison will have 24 hours electricity.
Proper skill training cannot be done without the necessary power tool. And the fact that we were only having electricity during the hours of darkness, it meant that the opportunity to allow prisons to meaningfully utilize those power tools for the training was not realized. Therefore, with the installation of a brand new generator at this location, the rewiring of the entire compound, and the use of the existing generator, we will be moving towards 24 hours electricity.
The process is expected to commence today, and according to Samuels, it should take less than a week. Additionally, it was highlighted by Samuels that the new state-of-the-art prison will also be using solar panels to complement the use of generators. Investors interested in doing business with Guyana can now access information through a database that will be set up in 2018. Delicia Haynes has that report.
The Guyana Office for Investment CEO Owen Verwey explained that this database will come on stream during the first quarter of 2018 and is one of the major projections for the investment office.
One of the first things we realized that is not fully available to us for investors coming to Guyana, and this is not just oil and gas, it includes non-oil and gas, is a database of service providers. We're moving in the direction of having a comprehensive database so that the investor can see it on the website, or we can hand them that little package once they ask for it.
Verwey added that the database will consist of all relevant information pertaining to small, medium, and large-scale businesses. According to the CEO, This is one way in which Go Invest is fulfilling its mission of contributing to Guyana's economic development through the promotion and facilitation of local and foreign private sector investments and exports. For InfoHub, Delicia Haynes.
The Guyana Lands and Survey Commission is currently examining the possibility of implementing a national land policy as early as 2018, Commissioner Trevor Benn said on Tuesday. Details from Alexis Rodney.
According to the Lands Commissioner, Guyana has been without such a policy for many years. The land policy will see the proper governance of both public and private lands.
This is something that is engaging the attention of the Commission to ensure that we have a policy by which all lands, all public lands in Guyana, in fact all lands, public and private lands, are governed. So this is work in progress. We are at a very infant stage.
Ben expressed his optimism that the policy could be ready for Parliament very soon. According to him, the Presidential Commission of Inquiry on Land Rights Issues may have some recommendations to make toward the process, which will also see much public consultations.
It will be through a participatory process that will reach out to all Guyanese to get their vision of what that policy should look like.
Other initiatives the Commission hopes to get underway include a revised National Geographic Information System policy, which will guide work in that area. Work is also ongoing on the Land Surveyors Possession Act, which is expected to be taken to Parliament in the new year. The Commission will also commence the implementation of a US $14 million Sustainable Land Development and Management project that will have three main outcomes. Alexis Rodney for InfoHub.
Over 100 persons received their certificates as Generation Next graduated its 7th batch of skilled professionals. Delicia joins us again.
For the past 2 years, these persons were involved in various skills training programs in the areas of fabric design, floral arrangements, cake decoration, graphic design, woodworking, Chinese, cookery, and cosmetology. At the graduation ceremony at the Queen's College Auditorium on Tuesday, Chief Education Officer Marcel Hudson told the graduates that education is the best way to face the challenges of life and experiencing their dreams.
Education is a vital ingredient which provides a way of escape from the vagaries of life. It is clear that education has the ability to propel the individual and the nation out of a state of social, economic, and moral decadence. Since it gives you the power to realize your dreams by helping you to recognize and to take advantage of opportunities that will come before you.
The certificates received by the graduates are recognized by technical, vocational, and skills training institutes in Guyana. For graduates like Abigail Bennett and Natisha Seymour, the certificate is a bold statement of the qualification and pathway to accomplishing their future dreams.
It was a wonderful feeling to finally accomplish something that you love. I love art and anything to do with art, whether it's nails, it's makeup, not makeup that much, but nails and manicures, pedicure. I'm a seamstress and I love to sew. I like designing too. It was a wonderful feeling today to finally have a certificate to show that, well, I can do something.
I feel proud graduating. Mandarin is a language persons won't consider learning, but I took the opportunity when I got it, and I furthered my studies in it, and I actually got to love it. So I intend on continuing so I could speak it fluently.
The programs offered by Generation Next is driven by a mission and a vision to empower men and women, more specifically youth, through technical vocation. For InfoHub, Delicia Haynes.
And in our final report, Stacey Carmichael and the InfoHub team visited Central Georgetown, where shoppers were busy getting last-minute items for the holidays.
Christmas is in the air, and with just 5 days to go, Guyanese from all walks of life are in Georgetown doing their last-minute shopping.
As Guyanese, everybody always waits on the last moment to do everything. So from now to Christmas Day, we're going to be really busy for us.
And you shopping?
Oh, my shopping is going good. Every day I do a little piece and get my stuff together.
Things have been fantastic. Persons have been coming in here every day, and kids have been overflowing with gifts from Santa.
I'm here to look for a little fine things, little decorations for like my Christmas tree and my lightings and so on. and a little gift for my grandbaby. And that's about it, you know.
Reporting from Central Georgetown for InfoHub, I'm Stacey Carmichael.
Thanks for watching. Remember to connect with us 24/7 on our website and social media. Goodbye.